And it is, I think it's Thursday. Hello, horses. That's my buddy Jason's horses. Jason has a CVO, an older one. Twin cam, I believe. Orange and black one. I always like that orange and black design on CVOs. Oh, it's cold out, and my windshield. I need to find my winter gloves. I don't quite need my heated gloves yet, and I did not bring my heated gear. I'm just going for a ride today. Not out there though. So I have to crack this open, and I'll go down the gravel road because all my motorcycles have to be able to ride this gravel road, or I'm not going to own them. This is my old running route. I haven't run it in a while. I need to. But anyway, I got zoned out there. I was thinking about the haunted ghost tour that's going to be in our town that I'm going to take my daughters to. I was just doing the math of what time I get off work and if I can do it, because tomorrow's technically Halloween. Tomorrow's technically, I got to pay bills tomorrow, or we're going to get the phone bill cut off. I got to pay bills tomorrow. Yeah, I only get paid twice a month. One's a little check, one's a bigger check. So I don't like that at all. And I always have to explain to her, like, oh, you can save $60 if you do auto pay on my phone bill. I mean, yeah, but I only get paid my big check once a month, and I don't, I can't guarantee there's going to be money in when you take money out. Yeah, the life of a guy with kids and things, and rent, and the whole 9 yards. Yeah, I guess I could put money in and not spend it, but yeah. What world do you live in? Oh, so I'm hoping. What time is it? It is the time that the admin people are getting off work at the manufacturers across the river. So this road is a side road that cuts across. You can there's a way you can follow the river, or you can go up the hill, up the ridge, and cut the corner out of the river and go to Aurora, Indiana, and that's the way people are. So sometimes this little side road becomes very busy, especially at admin shift change. Just admin's not going to live in the farmland. They're going to live over there in rich part of Aurora by Pete. Let's see if Pete watches my videos. Pete like, hey! But I think about taking my daughters on the ghost tour tomorrow night. And I just realized I forgot my earplugs. When I got my shield closed on the Simpson, it's very noisy. When the shield's cracked open just a touch, the noise goes away. But nonetheless, I forgot my earplugs today, and I've been very good about wearing earplugs lately. But I got some shenanigans to get in this afternoon, and I'm going to go get in shenanigans, even though my tags are expired. So let's just talk about that. What we're talking about. I went to the B&V yesterday to get my new tags, and there's a clerical error on the paperwork I have, and I was not successful, so I had to contact a Harley dealer. 2 phone calls now, and not been able to talk to title clerk, because I guess title clerk only works a little bit of the day. And I'm like, hey, I need this title for my motorcycle, so I'll give them till tomorrow, and then it'll be less polite this next phone call tomorrow. But anyway, it was an unsuccessful trip to the DMV, but I did get an inspection, so I don't have to take a motorcycle back there to get it done. So there's that, out of state, because it was bought like in Ohio, Indiana, title, whole 9 yards long. I don't know why, these companies do these businesses all the time. I don't know why the DMV and them don't have a, Indiana, I know does things differently. I don't know. But it ruined my day yesterday, and the tags are expired on this, and I'm thinking, well, I'm working day shift all weekend. That means I'm leaving for work at 4:30 in the morning, getting home at 6:30 in the dark. And right in the dark, you're probably better I shouldn't say that, get busted. But then here I am out joyriding on a Thursday afternoon in the daylight, but it is gloomy out, so I'm guessing that I'll be okay. And anyway, Eva stayed the night last night, and me and her watched, Eva's my daughter, we watched Doom Patrol. There's still a couple more episodes. We've been binge watching them. And then she wanted to go for a walk to the antique store in town because she likes looking at antiques. And we looked at antiques and had a nice conversation with Angie about flocking cameras. And I realized I should probably tell you guys about flocking cameras. And flocking cameras are cameras that don't get picked up by your radar detector because they're just cameras, but they trace everybody's license plates. Everybody goes by them. They start a file on you. And if you go by them two, that's a pattern. If you go by two of them. And so the speed guys, instead of being like speed cameras, it's like how they time you in airplanes. Like if you go past two cameras fast in a certain amount of time, they know you're speeding and then you get a ticket. Or if they want to, decide like, what's this guy's pattern? You don't know who's watching. You don't know who's getting this. This is the third-party company, and they're all over. And I'll tell you how to find them in here in a second. But they're all over everywhere. And so they follow your license plates and they start a file on you. And so if somebody wants to search for you for whoever reason, we don't know who these people are. This third party, we don't know who they sell this information to. We assume it's to the police department, but we don't know that because it's a private party, and that's how they get around violating your right of travel without being tracked. This is the government's way around it, because I guarantee you they're associated with the government around it. And I always go, oh yeah, we help fight crime because we show. But like also, yeah, okay, say a single mother is escaping her husband with her kids, and she's tracked on the camera, and her violent ex has a friend on the police department that's corrupt. I know, shocking, right? And he gives her the information, so she knows where he is. He knows where she is because of these flocking cameras. Because we don't know who has this information, these files you have on it, and they have files on you whether you committed a crime or not. They're still a file on you, and so you think, well, I'll just cover my license plate like the motorcyclist in New York City does. Well, then if you go to the flocking camera website, it says that it doesn't matter if you hide your camera. It starts to file on your car and say, well, I got a black Nissan Altima, and there's thousands of black Nissan Altima. Well, it goes even deeper. It says if there's body damage on your black Nissan Altima, it records that and makes a record of who was driving the car, and if there's bumper stickers on it, and if there's damage on it, if there's something that stands out about it that's different than every 1,000 other black Nissan Altimas. So the flocking cameras, and so you can get an app. It's called DFlock, DE.flock, but you just look up flocking camera app, and it'll show you. And it'll show you where all the cameras are. If people register them, people find them, discover them, and register them with the camera. There's 3 near my buddy Pete's in Aurora and Lawrenceburg, Indiana, on Route 50. So anybody in this area knows that. Cincinnati's full of them. I mean, it's crazy full of them, and I'm sure your city or your area is too. And they pretty much went in quietly, and it says on the website it costs $2,500 to have this thing. It's like, where's this money coming from to the government? How much are they paying these? There's all these hundreds of cameras in your city. Who's paying for all these cameras? I'm sure they get a rate, but still, somebody's paying for that, so they can violate your rights of travel, your Fourth Amendment rights. So just wanted to keep you up on that, and I do plan on doing a thing on the radar detectors, and I just don't carry it around much anymore because I work in a rural area, and right now it's deer country. Deer is moving around, and so I'm not driving fast. I'm very, very rapid eye movement riding kind of anyway, and covering the brake and all that. Cover the brake anyway, but still, I'm like on high alert because of deer. I shouldn't be going out this evening, but I haven't eaten yet, and I'm going to go get some eating in me, some food in my stomach. Just to go for a ride because it's a day off, and I dropped Eve off at the house, and we'll go eat. But anyway, I didn't really have a whole. I made a video about Keith Ball buying Easy Riders magazine and the importance of why that's so important, and how us motovloggers wouldn't even exist without Keith Ball and his contribution to Easy Riders as the editor since 1970 to now. But I forgot everything I was going to say, and I didn't like the video I recorded, and I'm thinking, you know what, maybe it's not meant to be. Maybe I just can't be happy with that, and maybe it's not meant to be. So just to say, though, if you are a motor vlogger, and Keith buying Easy Riders, know that even as an old man, I guarantee he's going to have a YouTube channel for Easy Riders Magazine. I guarantee it's going to be full production with, expensive cameras and great camera work and multiple editors, and I'm sure it's going to be incredible. Also, Keith Ball has to compete against me now. I'll just stay behind this camera because this road is very patrolled. And I looked at the weather radar, and it says there's no rain until Tuesday. So just ignore these clouds, and we're not going to get wet. I'll be fine. I did bring my rain gear, but I'm not planning on putting on because I know that it upsets Alex's OCD, so I'm not wearing a rain suit, and it's cloudy out. Anyway, Keith Ball has to go compete against me now. So he's going, oh shit, I never thought of that. I gotta go against the inherently dangerous motor vlog online. Yeah, right. So there's that. I have been writing more on I have a Facebook page for the Inherently Dangerous Motor Vlog, and I have been writing daily. I've been trying to get my chops back into order for writing because I don't write that much anymore, and I should. I actually have a book started, and I need to crack down on it. I just set up a desk in my bedroom, like a little office space, and I just got to clean some spots off. I got to find a place to plug everything in. There's not enough plugs in my bedroom, so I need to run some extension cords and some power strips and set up my laptop and start writing in there. But I set up a desk and a chair, and I'll be doing some writing, old school writing. On that note, I'll catch up later on this when I get to where I need to eat. So never trust AccuWeather. I checked it before I left. The radar said that there was no rain in the northern Kentucky area, and as you can see, my pants leak ain't too bad, but front of my bike got wet, and my hand's a little bit chilly because it is the last of October, and the bike is filthy. But I'm going to ride it all weekend, so maybe I'll go to Juice Boxes and use his garden hose and wash the bike off. But it definitely needs to be painted. This dated paint, it's got to go. Anyway, I'm at Newport Pizza in Newport, Kentucky. Had some things I need to do up here, but I think I'm gonna get I get a pizza by the slice maybe, and get me some pizza and go do my shenanigans. Now, on that note, everybody, my hands are cold. Peace out, foes. You can see its swollenness went down a lot, but the knuckles, you see these two knuckles compared to them knuckles? See? Anyway, that's it. Peace out, foes.